table, and against Kyren Wilson, that's a risky way of playing because he's such a terrific putter. Thought he might try and push the black up into the, along the bolt cushion. I think it was a natural full in the face. Bad frame to lose for Ronnie O'Sullivan, that one.
Yes, and it makes this frame even bigger because 5-1, obviously Wilson then becomes a heavy favourite to close out victory. So O'Sullivan under pressure here, the defending champion. Well, not good, but what's he left? Looking for a plant. He may have got away with this, Wilson.
Things aren't looking all that good if you're someone that supports Ronnie O'Sullivan. I know there's plenty of people that do. I wouldn't be all that pleased with how the afternoon is panning out. No good, I'm afraid. That's leaving a shot at a red. At the moment, it seems that Kyren, if he's patient and he plays safety that's decent enough, his chances are going to keep coming.
One.
Sean Murphy's also gone 4-1 up on table 2 against Jack Lazowski.
Seven. Thirteen. Fourteen.
And once again, not in the best of position.
trying to force the white in and out of bulk. He's missed the blue.
Kyren Wilson 14.
But again, what's he left? Got away with a couple of errors, Wilson, in terms of not leaving O'Sullivan in nicely. O'Sullivan trying to force his way in.
No, but he's looking like right now as if the resolve he started the match with is sort of slightly fading away. We've seen it before with him, haven't we? Let's be honest, it's the greatest blow I've seen, but you know, sometimes you get days like this.
One. Four.
Oh, for fear of repeating myself, he's not on the ball very well. I think he's on a very thin red. Again, he'll not know where the cue ball's going to finish from it. He does keep potting, but it's a good job he does, because his cue ball has been particularly loose in this match. But he's, you know, his supporters say, well, just look at the score. He's 4-1 up against Ronnie O'Sullivan, and that is absolutely correct. But this is just an ongoing thing.
5.
This is the problem, as you said in the last frame. You know, when you lose ideal position, it's hard to control the break. And I mean, the attempted clearance he made in that last frame, he would have earned air miles on the cue ball, the amount of distance it travelled.
Yeah, I mean, as I say, he's 4-1 up here, and you can't be too critical, but he doesn't recover breaks very well. What he does, he gets out of position, just keeps potting, but he gets further and further out of position to the point where something has to give. He just doesn't play the recovery shots that well. However, his determination is there for all to see. Now that is a recovery shot, and that's a terrific shot this time. Well, he's got himself back in. He has to avoid falling out of position anymore, because he's got his man in trouble. He's got Ronnie where he wants him.
Yeah, that's what's impressive, I think, about Wilson, his resolve. He's very tough mentally, and that's so important in snooker. Because things will go wrong, for sure. It's how you respond to it.
Twenty. $21.
So a concern for him, and what's made it worse, I guess, is that when Wilson has made the odd error, he's not been leaving O'Sullivan in. He's only been leaving difficult pots in this frame. But it's starting to look good now.
That was a good shot. That was a good shot there. He played the cannon perfectly. And now
28.
got a wonderful chance, as you say, Dave, to go on and take another frame.
Yeah, and then it'll be interesting to test his theory, because as I said earlier, before the match, he said that the pressure would be on O'Sullivan. He's the one expected to win, but at 5-1, if it is to be 5-1, then Wilson will be expected to win. And it'll be up to him to close it out. It's got to be said, though, the attitude is shown, you'd fancy him to do it. Put it this way, I think O'Sullivan is going to have to really find his range. A bit like when Wilson beat him in Belfast 3 years ago, and Ronnie did make 3 centuries in the match.
36.
Well, I think he played on the plant there. He seemed quite keen to play on it. It's absolutely dead in line by the looks of things. This time I think he's available to the left middle.
Got that one red safe on the side cushions. The crowd look on, wondering if another frame is going the way of Kyren Wilson. So that red is a bit of security in case he does slip up. Taking these well so far. It was a good recovery on the black, wasn't it, earlier when he'd lost position or ideal position.
Yeah, very good. That was the shot, wasn't it? Probably as good as anything he's played all day.
Well, the yellow and a red, and this man will need a snooker.
A
real dogged effort this from Kyren Wilson.
Yes, I was in Sheffield at the Crucible last year on the day when he was beaten by David Gilbert in the World Championships. And I know that he believed that it may have been his year, but I thought he spoke well as ever. He was bitterly disappointed, as you'd expect, really, but he
54.
He spoke well, and he said, I'm going to come back even stronger, and you know, the signs are that he's put in lots of work once again.
Well, he won that crunch frame on the black, and he's backed it up with frame winning break
55.
here.
$57. Kyren Wilson, 57. And
so a very good 57 from Kyren Wilson.